Hello, good afternoon. This is Joan. How are you all today? I'm good. I just wanted to say I apologize for just leaving so abruptly in my last video. I had gotten a phone call and I needed to address it, and I just, it threw me off. But I'm back. And so I just wanted to fill you in the latest. My granddaughter, it wasn't who called me, but my granddaughter, I think she's going to be 11, but not too sure. But anyway, she asked me, she has American Girl doll, and she asked me if I could make an Olympic shirt and like a patriotic shirt, I believe. I'll have to look back. And some summer clothes for her American Girl doll. So after these purses, that's what I'm going to be making. So if you are interested in that and you just want to watch along or whatever, that's what I'll be doing. This is kind of like, you know how they are when they get that age. And some of the clothes I will be cheating on and I will be buying, because when you, like, for instance, she's into soccer, and so I thought I'd buy her a little soccer outfit for her daughter, or her doll, and not her daughter, her doll. And so it has the socks and the shoes and the ball and everything. So she's a real good soccer player, so I thought I'd get her a little outfit with that. And then there is an Olympic gymnastic outfit, and I don't think I'm going to be able to recreate that. Maybe the shirt, but I'm not too sure, so I might just get her that. But I thought, if anything, I could make her just, she wanted summer outfits for her doll. So I thought maybe I'll try making a bathing suit and, shorts, little shirts, whatever. Try to make them her doll some clothes. So anyway, that's where I'm at. Maybe a little dress, yeah. So I'm gonna have to look through, and I have tons of clothes with fabrics that I can use. She's kind of like into reds. I think she said reds and blues or something. So that's my next challenge, I guess you could say. So anyway, let's get started on this. I've been trying to get these purses together only by sewing the insides. I put this is not together. I just sewed up. Yesterday I was sewing this together, and so today I made the lining, and it's made the same exact way. It's just like two purses, but the lining goes inside the purse. And so I'm just putting them together right now, like that. And what I did was I measured, so I just went across from seam to seam and measured. So this one is 12 and a half, I'll say 12 and a half. So I just sewed the lining, probably 12, a little less than the outside of the bag. And so I had to make the lining, remember, because this one I wanted the stripage all the way around, but I didn't have enough, so in the middle I put gingham. So the bag will be inside out eventually when we go to turn it. The other thing is too, I forgot to leave an opening, because you have to leave an opening in these bags in order to turn them, because we're going to be turning them inside out. Look at that. See, I got two glasses here. I just realized it. There you go. I thought I could feel something up there. So I am going to take out this seam here that I put in because I failed to leave an opening, and we have to leave an opening in order to turn them right side out. So, and I think that's pretty cute. She's a cute gal, and I had told you the story of her the last time she had asked me to make an outfit for her doll, and so I, of course, you know, it's like this time, Grandma, can you do this? Of course I can. Not knowing if I can or not, but, you know, I can't say no to my granddaughter. So I said, okay, I'll do my best. So that's what we'll be doing next. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. I know all the girls will, the little girls that are watching, if any girls, I know I think my niece watches me, my grandniece, I think she watches, and so this will be good for her. So if you have any little girls that want to learn how to make doll clothes, send them my way. But it's after I get these purses done. Then we'll get into that. Okay, I got a little hole there. I think that might work. Okay, so that one goes into this one. Now when we make these purses, and when we add the lining, we want to turn the purses inside out, and then you have the lining. Okay, I gotta remember how to do this. The lining will go inside out too. Or it goes right side out. And then when we turn it, it'll be inside out, but the inside of the lining will be facing the inside of the purse. So, right now I have this purse inside out, but it's actually right side out in here. So we're going to stick this lining in here, and we're going to match up the seams. That's what we will do. Match up the seams. So this lining is a little shy, but I'd rather have it shy than have it too big. So what we're doing here is the reason why I'm pinning this is eventually we're going to go around and we're going to sew the top all the way around. And by doing that, that's how you turn your purse right side out. Okay? So this one is set to go. This one, I was working on it. This is the zebra. And I was working on this one. I gotta make sure because, oh, okay, yeah, that one's ready to go. This is the outer part. I forgot this is the outer part. And it already had a square cut out of it, so that will be the bottom. So the top I had sewed together thinking that was the bottom, but it's not because this will be the top. So another mistake, but no biggie. Gonna fix mistakes. Can't fix them if you could. Well, you can too. I was like, I don't know. Okay. So all is going pretty good. Oh, and I made my lasagna last night, and it came out really good. Edwin, my husband, liked it. And so what I did was, the day before, the day I thought I was going to have lasagna, the eggplant, it's not lasagna, eggplant parmesan, okay. We have been growing tomatoes. And so I took all my ripe Romas. I don't know how many, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 ripe Romas, and then I, cut them and took out the green parts and just chopped them up, put them in a pot, and then some regular tomatoes, small ones, and put those and cleaned them and put them in the pot. I didn't skin them. I left the skins on. I left the seeds in, and I just put a little bit of water, brought it up to a boil, and simmered them for a while. So since I didn't have the eggplant parmesan the day before, and I had it yesterday, last night, I just went ahead and made the sauce with like putting in, I put in like dried garlic and dried onion, chopped onion, dried onion, dried chopped onion, and a little bit of red wine, and a little bit of olive oil, and basil and oregano and salt and pepper. So I just cooked that for a little bit, and in the meantime, earlier that day, I went ahead and sweated my eggplant. And the eggplant I'm growing this year, which I really like, is the long, skinny ones. Those are just really good. So I went ahead and I just chopped them up, because it's like a long cigar, right? Chopped them up, and I put them between 2 paper towels. And I chopped them up, I laid them on a dish, flat dish, and with paper towels, and then you sprinkle salt all over them, and then you put another piece of paper towel over the top, and you stick it in the fridge. And I left it in there for a couple of hours because I was up here working, and so by the time I came down, the paper towels were all wet, because the salt draws the moisture from the eggplant out. So I didn't bread it, anything. I just put it in a casserole dish, put some oil in, right? And then I laid the eggplant down inside the casserole dish, like you would, just layering them so the whole bottom of the dish is eggplant. I did rinse off the salt though, so if you have a salt, you can't. I rinsed off the salt off the eggplant before I put them in the casserole dish. So then I just took some of that great sauce I made, and I also put a pinch of salt and a pinch of sugar inside the sauce, okay? Just to make it a little sweet. Not very much, just maybe like a teaspoon of sugar. Anyway, so that's what I did, and so I put the sauce over the top of the eggplant. Then I had grated mozzarella cheese and Parmesan cheese. I buy the ones in the brick. I don't want to eat the shredded ones in the bag, because they put chemicals in it to keep it from clumping, and I don't want to eat that chemical. So, and anyway, hard cheese doesn't bother me. If it's cottage cheese, that bothers me. So, okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm just leaving an opening. Because I failed to do that earlier. And I'm going to re-sew it because I didn't sew it very good earlier either. And it didn't stay together for some reason. I think it was because I needed a new bobbin and it ran out of thread. Okay. Okay. So here's the hole. We want that. And here's the hole because we're going to square off the corners later. After we insert one into the other. So that one's like that. This one is going to be right sides out. So this is the opposite way of doing your bags. When you put them together. And you just put your seams the opposite direction. If one seam is going to the left, then you put the inside seam going to the right. And that way you can get your seams to line up perfectly. The seams, the sewing line that you made is the seam. So let's see how this one is going to be. Is it going to be a little big? I might have to recalculate this one. Maybe. Yes, I think so. Let me see what I did wrong. 12. Yeah, so tonight I'm making pepper steak. I had a thin steak, like round steak or something. And I am going to, this bag is too big. So I am going to cut it up real thin and cook up some rice, some peppers, string beans. I grow long beans in my yard and they have been growing really long. Let's see where this one stands. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay, we need to make a bigger seam. That's why it's not fitting. That one's 12. This one's 13 and a half. Okay, so I think we're just gonna make it simple. And we are just going to go from the seam straight across and make a red line right there. And at the top, I'm going to make another red line at the seam. On the left side is a seam. I'm going to go 12 here. Here. And here. So I'm going to just draw a line. straight down. It's a little off. Let's see what I did there. Yep. So yeah, I'm a little off. I'm a little off there. Okay. Joan, if you used a pattern, you wouldn't have to make so many mistakes. Oh, I know. I don't have a pattern. And this is how you, this is called freehand sewing. You just figure it out. Oh, I have to leave an opening. Good thing I just remembered. Thank you for reminding me. Maybe that's what I should name this, freehand sewing. No patterns. You just make them up as you go. Although, I gotta say, when I do the American Girl doll, I will be using the patterns. But I will probably change them up. You know, I have patterns. So I can take pieces from one pattern and put it with the other pattern. And I really haven't decided what kind of little outfits for the summertime for her doll yet. So let's see if that's 12. Yeah. Okay, so let's see how this is gonna go. Opening. So remember, whenever you make a purse, you always need to have an opening like this. And I'll show you why when we get this one together. As long as I do it right. Scary. Okay, I'm gonna sew this one together so you don't have to wait for all the other purses to get sewn together. And we'll see how it turns out. Oh wait, the wrong one goes in here. Oh, that was crazy. Almost made a big mistake, huh? All right, we'll see how it goes. Okay, so right sides together. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Let's see if I blew it again. If I did, I'll just have to fix it. And I did, because I thought it was the other one. But that's okay, I can fix it. She made another mistake, but that's okay because I'm not perfect. And I can't sing. Okay, so again, I know. I made a mistake. I thought it was going in that other one, the other black and white one, so I kind of made a mistake there. Go this way. Since this one already has a seam. They both do. Alright, never mind. Alright, I think I've got it this time. Okay. Let's see. I'm doing it good. Okay. I'm gonna line up these together so I'm not fouling it up again. See, you don't see this on other programs. You only see it on my station. The mistakes I make. Nobody else shares this with you. Only me. It's real life. It's real life in here. It might be filmed, but it's real life. Okay, let's see how this one fits now. Okay, so we have the inside of the print here, like that. And this is going to have to be turned right side out, like that. Boy, I hope she knows what she's doing. I hope so too. You know, it's funny, making these videos. My daughter doesn't watch. My sister doesn't watch. My other sister doesn't watch. She only watches when somebody records it for her because she doesn't have the technology as we do. But my grandsons watch, and my nieces watch, and a lot of my friends watch, friends I have. So that's all good, huh? Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna sew this together. I went ahead and we are I'm going to sew this together and turn it right side out, and you'll see that I made another mistake. I think what I'll do is I'll leave this part open. Let's see. Let me think on this for a minute. I'm going to leave these open. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. We'll do this. We'll do it the right way. So, I will put these in here. We will do it the right way. There's no need to be in a big hurry, Joan. I know your machine won't like it, but she'll get over it. Did good there. There's one. That one will go right here. In between. Can't remember how to do this since I haven't done it. I think I'm just gonna leave it open because I can't remember how I did it. I might be jumping the gun on that, so I'm gonna pin that and leave it open so I don't mess that up. As much as I want to do it, I don't want to mess that up. But that's what I need to sew these in. And yeah, and then also I need to put some snaps in, but I think I can manage that. Sure, I can do that right now maybe, but I kind of want to do it when figure out where the front is. Do I want the giraffes as a front, or do I want the tiger? I think we're not going to put a snap. That way I can kind of figure out how this is going to be. Okay, let's get this baby going here. So tonight, oh yeah, I told you I was going to make pepper steak. That's right. Forgot. Sometimes it's just easier to make pizza. So much for my air filter. It's starting to catch up with me. Excuse me. Ugh. Okay, so what I'm doing is sewing the tops together. And I am leaving the side seams open. So when I come up to the straight pin, I'm just gonna back off, back stitch, jump over the two of them there, over the seam, and start again. That way, if I leave a big enough hole, I can get these in. Because I was gonna actually do it the wrong way. Now that I think about it. So what I was supposed to do, now that I'm thinking about it, what is that? Seam. You're supposed to put this down inside it. So let me do that real quick. Go back and do the other one too while you're waiting on me. How long do we want that strap? Maybe that would be good. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. And this one. Put this one in here. Sew this one on. Hopefully I have it long enough because I didn't measure. Like always. That'll be fine. To go in on the seam, get my thing up in there. To go in there on that seam, up and around. So I made a mistake again. I mean, I didn't make a mistake. Actually, I'm just going to put these rings up in here. Since I have this seam open, I figured I might as well just get it in there. And we'll see how it goes. Let's see if I did it right. Let's see if I did it right. Now here's our purse. I did that part right, see? Now, let me see here. If we have an opening, yes we do. I'm going to put my hand down and pull this part through. See what we have. See if we have a purse here. Oh, I found some rings. That's pretty cool. All right. So you just want to pull out your corners here. Let's see. Let me get my hand in here. Poke out these corners. Now, let's see how it looks. Hey, look at that. I have a purse. There's a purse. Now it does need a little bit of work. I do need to top stitch all the way around the top here. Just get your seams to the seam line, you know, to meet up against each other there. We'll finish this purse off real quick and you can see where we're coming from. And then I'll get some more purses going here. Maybe in the next video. And then if you like them, you can let me know and I can mail one to you. I'm up to 40 subscribers now. Wow. Appreciate it very much. Thank you. And I think the last time I looked, I have 1,003 viewers. That's cool. I like that. It's like every time you watch one of my videos, that number goes higher, so it'll be cool. I don't know when they start showing that. That's cool. I like this purse. Very nice. Okay, so we're going to do a top stitch all the way around. I think we're going to do, the reason why I say is because I have a different color thread in here. And so we want it to be on the inside. It's a pale green. That's all it is. It's just a pale green. So we have gray on the outside. these guys, these rings really tell you what's going on there. Tell you the business. Now, what I haven't done to this purse, I didn't put a pocket inside. I haven't done any of that, any of those little extra things that you do. I will go back in and I will put corners in these. I'll go away. I know, I just need to drink some water. My phone keeps on telling me my heart rate's up and I'm not even running. It's just that I'm dehydrated. Okay, you happy now? I don't feel it when it's up high like that. Weird. I mean, I guess that's good. Okay, so that's one. So that stitch here just kind of holds it. So it looks good like that. Okay. Now I'm going to, that was just one step I did, and I actually, it was probably like one of the last steps you do. Jumping the gun on that one. But I just wanted to show you how cool it looks. But we're gonna box. And we have to turn it right side out again. So I can box. Because I forgot to do it. And that's what makes the purse really nice and makes it look very expensive when you have box corners. And the people go, oh, what a nice purse you have. I bet you spent a lot of money. You know what's nice about these purses too? I mean, you know, you could use them for, you know, when you travel or you go to the beach or, you know, you're going to Africa. Or if you're going to Hawaii, you could get a Hawaiian one. You can use them for, okay, so we're gonna do 1 inch. So that'll make it 2 inches. Now I am going to get my square here. And I am going to use the existing lines that I have, the sewing lines. You match up. Remember I was telling you, I mean, I could probably even put 1.5 inches and that would make it 3, but I think I want to just do 2. So here on here is lines. You got a line here at the 1. There's a line going down, and then there's another line going across. Those are your seam lines, or that's the lines on here, but you take those lines. So if you're doing 1 inch, now if you're going to do it 1.5 inches, then you would find, you would go over to the half, and then you would line up your seams that way. But I'm just doing 1 inch. So when I'm done, it'll be 2 inches at the bottom, which will be plenty of room for a bag this size. And then so you just take your seam lines. Those are the lines that you sewed. Those are your seam lines. And you just draw a square like that. And then you do it on the other side. And this is called box corner. You get these like a lot of, you know, bags and stuff that you buy are boxed. And this way the purse will sit up. You can put things in it. It'll be flat. So, okay, so we're gonna cut this out like that. See, cut out that square. And you cut out this square. Like that. And like this. Now what you want to do is stick your hand inside your purse. And you want to find the seam. So you got a bottom seam and you got a side seam. So you take those two seams and you match them up. Oops. You match them up. And be careful because your seams can likely come apart, just like I did. You match up your corners. And this part you don't want to mess up, because if you mess up, then your lines will be off. Okay. And then you do the other one. See which way your seam is going. It's going towards the left. Your side seam should be going towards the right. Like that. So it lays nice. And your seams are matching up. Your corners are matching. And all you do is sew. So let's see how we did. And then you do the other one. Okay, and we'll do this one. So this one has a folded, this is folded. So the fold becomes the seam. So you line up your line on the fold and the seam line. And it seems weird, but that's the way it works. Oopa, oopa, oopa. Okay, get these done. And then I will go out and feed my chickens. They get fed twice a day. In the morning they get snacks. And then the afternoon, which is, I'm a little late, but I have a chicken that's got a crooked beak that I told you about. So I just go out and make take her food and turn it into mush and then give it to her. Just wets the food or wet the food. And it's mushy, and that way she can just kind of, I guess, lick it to get it down. I guess. I don't know. So there again, you match up your corners, match up your seams. Well, this doesn't have seams, but you do have a crease here where it's folded. You clip it, and then you sew it. I'm using about like maybe a 1/2 inch seam. And I do this one. We're almost done. We just need to do a little another top stitch at the top, but I will wait till next time or finish it off and then get back with you on that. Show you next time what it's looks like all together. Okay, so there we go. There's our box seams. So let's turn it right back out again so you can see how the box seams work. You can see how the purse looks now that we have it mainly together. And so it's pretty easy to make. So this could be a tote bag if you wanted to make it a tote bag, or it could be a crossbody bag. However you want. And you can do it with all different ways of designs and stuff. So there's the box corner for the lining. And here's the box corner for the front part of the bag. Like that. Push your lining down. Well, first of all, we need to close this up. Don't forget, don't be like me. Don't do what I do, do what I say. No, that never went over very big, does it? But anyway, don't forget to close these guys up, because I always forget. Now this purse can, when I put the next one together, I think I'm going to put pockets in it. Put a little more bling to it. Okay. See, put that on. Okay. Just put your hand in there, get your two boxes to go the right way, like that. And you got it. Now, what's cool about this, it can be reversible too. If you get tired of this, you can pull it out and use this side. Pretty cool, huh? So you can have a leopard skin. No, zebra. So now you're looking at a zebra purse. I like that idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in and go down about an inch. Let's see. Oh, where Where's my ruler? I am going to go down from the top seam here. I'm going to go down about maybe about 1.5 inches. I'm going to sew 1.5 inches seam all the way around. And that just makes it look prettier and gives it more structure. Yeah, so let me see what it looks like hanging here. To find one that's got a hook on it. So of course these hooks are too small for these big old loops, but I'm just putting it on here so you can kind of get an idea of what it's going to look like. I think the straps are just going to go ahead and hook onto here, and it can be made into a crossbody bag, or you can just do it like a purse or a shoulder bag, however you want it, or a tote bag. But these will go onto this like this. So what I will do is it'll be sewed on, it'll be like this, like that. Let me see here. Let me just clamp it on so you can get a better idea. There. So it'll be like this. And of course I'll make the strap into a crossbody strap, but I just wanted to show you how it kind of looks, you know, like that. And this won't be there. All right. So it was good seeing you again. We will finish up on these purses next time. And I will just add some pockets and some little bit of different, you know, ways of putting them together. And yeah, and then we'll go right into the American Girl doll clothes. So thanks for watching, and I appreciate you watching my programs. And if you like, give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to subscribe, it doesn't cost you anything. It just helps me out. And share it with your friends. Okay? Ring the bell. But anyway, good sharing, good time talking, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Where's my clicker?